Hey, welcome back. We are in the thick of things again, in the thicket. The thicket. We're back in the woods. So I do want to talk about a couple of things. So I was sick. Obviously, we talked about that before a little bit in the live stream. Go check that one out. I'll put that in the description. I'll also put that in the comment section below. But I was pretty much having like a kind of a life mindset change, not really a mindset change per se. Like it wasn't like a complete 100% 180 for me, but what it did was it kind of made me rethink about how I was going about things. I kept thinking that there'd be more time for everything, that time was everywhere. I have all the time in the world, which in my opinion now, it's not true. Like I don't have all the time in the world. I have to come to reality that I don't have all the time in the world. So time is limited, My folks are getting older, my family's getting older, my relatives are getting older, everyone's, having lives. I have people who are getting married, I'm going out to their weddings, and it seems like every day, every year really is going by at lightning speed. Like yesterday feels like 2019, you know what I mean? Like yesterday feels like COVID just started happening. I shouldn't probably said it, but whatever. And the lockdown started, right? It just feels like yesterday. It doesn't feel like it was 3 years ago or whatever. 2021 is such a blur. I can barely remember 2021. I could barely remember it. 2022 was even faster. It just flashed in the pan. Mostly remember being unhappy. Like I remember being unhappy, not with necessarily the channel, but I was unsatisfied with my life and how it was going, working for the man. And I've talked about this before with you guys. I think I talked about this in late 2021, actually in November. I still remember that day where I did the first video where I said it's the rugathon, people are rugging. I called that early. I called that very early. And so, I started to act on my, what I've been preaching, in mid 2022, in pieces, because it was kind of the mentality of working a place that you're unhappy with really started with me understanding and dissecting the personas at the workplace. I think that's why the office mindset videos are some of the best videos I've ever done, and I'll keep doing them. Next week next week we'll do the mercenary one. I think that, or if I don't do it tomorrow, we'll do it next week. I think tomorrow we might just do like another live stream. Oh, sorry, there's a little feeder airplane. I think it's maybe a Cessna. I don't know. Is above real quick. Give it 1 second. A lot of people like to fly, private planes out here, and there's like a little competition that happens every now and then. Look at that tree. Look at that tree. Isn't that something? That's crazy, huh? Anyways, back to my point. What I was trying to say was I was very unhappy, personally speaking, with how things were going in 2022, and I started dissecting the workplace personalities that either contributed to making the place better, right, which kept me there, or it made the place worse, and that helped me kind of in my own mind also catalog a couple of things and understand the experiences I had and why I was unhappy, right? It kind of in a way, me explaining to you those personalities kind of helped me understand that I'm no longer, fit to be there, right? And by that, I mean, I am now in a mental place where I have to grow outside the box now. I've, done all I could in the office place, in that space. And I don't even think I could ever, unless I work with an amazing team of people that I actually like them and I actually enjoy working with them and they're good people, right? And I actually have good relationships with them. I don't see myself working with another group of people in a, oops, almost fell there, in a office again. And me getting Katana really, writhing a week ago, I was writhing a week ago in pain. It really woke me up to what's important in life. And what's important in life is being with my family, finding people to connect with and network with, growing this channel, growing this community I'm building here on my channel, growing a basically, a world of critical thinkers, right? People who are thinking for themselves, who want to network, who are into fantasy, who are into sci-fi, who want to read something that isn't like preaching at them, right? These left kind of talking points or whatever, stories that are the classic fun stories that you grew up with, that you enjoyed, right? Like when you watched Justice League, right? You watched Justice League, even though there were some like political things here and there, but when you watch Justice League, you could still watch it today, right? You would see the classic stories in there, embedded in there. It is just the classic stories at the end of the day, right? And so that's kind of where my growth has led me to, is understanding that I want to build this thing. I want to build this community. I want to, and I don't want to be like that person says community. I'm actually meaning like a world of readers, a readership that is all about, growth. That's all about like reading fun times and fun adventures, classic adventures, and something with a new flavor to it, right? Something that hasn't been done before, which in my opinion, that my stuff hasn't been done before. It's kind of a blend of things that haven't been blended before with my angle to it, with my overall angle to it. And it has a family value to it. So I think you'll enjoy that. I'm working really hard right now. Yesterday I was struggling. I hit a wall on Monday where I was sitting there panicking because I just started recovering. And I think the medication from the recovery, like the medication you're supposed to take for the headaches, and then the super herbal tea for the coughs, and the vitamin C and D combo, like there's something happened where all of that plus the exhaustion and fatigue that Katana causes you actually created a panic attack in me, where I woke up on Monday and I'm just like, it's over, bro. I'm never gonna get out of there. I'm gonna, the negativity kicked in. I don't know. It's like I had like a really negative side effect. Maybe it's because I also weaned myself off of coffee. I didn't talk about that before, but 1 second, there's a jet. It happens sometimes. Okay, I think it's over. So like I was saying before, let's walk up here a little bit. So like I was saying before, the combination of everything kind of made me panic a little bit, because it's just like a chemical reaction. So I like woke up in a daze, like, oh my God, it's over, bro. It's over. I'm in deep doo-doo. I don't know what I'm gonna do, right? And so, look at that tree, by the way. And so anyways, because I panicked and all that happened, it actually was a good thing that I did that, because it really woke up to what was important to me and what I'm willing to do. and that time is of the essence. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting like a challenge on myself, where I'm gonna work my ass off. Pardon my French. I'm gonna work my ass off. I'm gonna work my butt off. I'm gonna try and pull a Sanderson, okay, a Brandon Sanderson. For those of you who are not aware, Brandon Sanderson, he's a very prolific writer who's known to write like a machine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push myself, and I'm gonna write this book, okay, and I'm gonna write another book, okay, and I'm gonna put out one book as fast as I can. I'm not even gonna hesitate. I'm gonna put it out as fast as I can, and then what I'll do is I'm hoping I can get it on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. We'll see how that goes. I'm not familiar at all with any of this stuff, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try and get that up there, and I'm also gonna try and see if I can get it like print on demand. So then, if you want a physical copy, you can get a physical copy, physical print run. That would be wonderful. I would love that. I would love to have my own book in my hand, and then from there on, I'm going to just keep putting out books. I'm gonna just keep putting out books. This year, I'm gonna do a year. It's a year. So here's my promise to me, to you, to whatever. This year, I will put out, at minimum, 2 books. 2 books will come out this year. Not 1 book, 2 books will come out this year. I'm going to promote this heavily. I'm going to work my butt off to get it in your hands. I want it in your hands. I think it will be a great book. I think you'll enjoy it. Now, will it be the classical 50,000 words thick book? I don't know yet, because I have to see what Kindle's things are. That's the problem, really. I don't know. So I have to look at what the requirements are for that. Aside from that, I'm feeling good. I was worried Monday, again, like I said, I was stressing out. Oh my God. I was hitting writer's block. In fact, I couldn't even write. I was still recovering. I was still trying to figure it out. Tuesday, I still had like a little daze. I think there's like a delay, like a delayed reaction to the chemicals. That's why I don't like taking any kind of medication, because you never know what kind of reaction you get. It messes up your, especially if you're trying to be like a naturalist, a natural health person, and that's who I am. I'm trying to be a preventative person. This year I did a lot already. I cleaned up my intake. Like, I cut out a lot of impurities. I've been eating a lot of veggies and fruits and meat and eggs. I bought a whole giganto cart of eggs. You know how expensive eggs are, so that's how serious I am. And so it's been great. Like, my stomach went away. My abs are coming back slowly but surely. I have more energy. When I wake up, I feel good. My mind is clean. And I've become more like positive overall, like more having a positive outlook on life and things. Anyways, that's what's happening right now. Thanks again for watching. If you're watching, if you are, guess what? You're one of the best people, bro. I'm telling you right now, you guys are some of the best people out here. You're among the few, because you're watching something so unique. There's nothing else like this. You won't see another writer in the woods like this, talking about the journey of going through the red sphere, looking at crypto back when crypto was basically no one was talking about it. I was talking about NFTs before anyone was really talking about it. I mean, go check it out. Like, I think 2020 was when I started talking, early 2020. I think that I have one video actually that's 2019. I have to go find it where that is. It's like that's an OG video. And so anyways, that's an aside, but you will not see anybody like that. I'm very unique in that. So hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it, guys. Have a great day. Bye.